Hello, my name is Xavier Bethea, and today I'll be giving you guys a presentation on paying college athletes. My audience for today. College athletics has grown to be a multi-billion-dollar industry. Along the way that we reward our players remains under the decade-old system in which players cannot receive endorsements or any money from the university. This isn't right, and I feel like the players should be treated with better because of the demanding hours that are placed upon them by the university for practices, workout, team meetings, etc. Players are beginning to let their voice be heard on these issues about playing college athletes because of the demanding hours that they go through on a weekly basis. In a recent situation, the Northwestern football team unionized together to go to the National Relations Labor Committee about the many hours that the university put on them. They felt like this was hard to handle, along with the education, and the balance between the two wasn't working out. So, to help solve this, they felt like they should be paid for the number of hours that they put in, which is 40 to 50 hours, which is the same as a full-time working in the workforce. Another reason why I feel like college athletes should be paid is because scholarships alone is not adequate to the money that the players bring into the universities, which is millions of dollars. Patrick Ewing, who was a famous basketball player for the NBA, also played at Georgetown University. At this university, he brought in revenue of over $12 million. In return, the only thing that the University of Georgetown gave him was a scholarship worth $48,000 that covered his room, tuition, and that was it. So that means that the University of Georgetown had a revenue of $11 million made off of Patrick Ewing, which I think is absurd because of all the fans that he brought to fill the arenas and all the exciting moments that he brought to the college game for the University of Georgetown. And he was a star. Right here we have a chart of top Division One schools, universities, the big time schools, and an average player market value for a top ranked school is $567,922, and the value of athletic scholarships given to them from 2011 to 2012 is $21,000, which has a fair market value revenue of $546,000, 832 cents, which is very high what these universities make off these players. And also other ways that university gets over on these players is by selling their name on the back of merchandise that sponsors the team. But by doing this, they generate millions of dollars by using their big time names. But yet they give these players nothing in return, which is unfair, and I think it's outrageous. The works site I use for this is Cameron Reed, paying college athletes. It was a QC researcher. I also used Travis Jordan, no play, no play. This was a curious case of a student athlete. I used Kirko Mesenjohn, pay to play, and it talked about college athletes in there. And the last one I did was Jonathan Zimmerman, blaming football. And this is my audience again. I thank you for viewing my presentation, and I hope you learned a little bit about college athletes, and I hope you understand why I feel like college athletes should be paid in the future. And I hope that the NCAA comes up with a better rule of why these college athletes should be paid. Thank you for your time again.